Welcome back to the Solid Cleveland Sports Take. I'm your host, Sacrifice, and by now, everyone's aware that the Browns are rolling out Dillon Gabriel for his first NFL start against the Minnesota Vikings. Many have asked, many have questioned, is he ready? And I say hell to the yes. I'm telling y'all now, man, that Dillon Gabriel is getting ready to be the spark that the Cleveland Browns need. My boy is getting ready to shock the world. We've all witnessed the struggles in the early season. I mean, it's been just right out nasty, man. Turnover issues, low offensive output, and inconsistent play under Joe Flacco. But I have a weird feeling that things are getting ready to get a whole lot better. You know what I mean? Like Kevin Stefanski and offensive coordinator Reese have built a system, in my opinion, that values discipline, quick reads, and adaptability. Gabriel enters with less hype than some of his contemporaries, like Shedeur Sanders, but with a body of work that demands respect. You know what I mean? There's a ton of people in the media and fans, including some of my family members, that don't feel like the young boy is deserving of the opportunity. But dig this, over his college career, Gabriel has started 63 games, the most in FBS history for a quarterback. He amassed a staggering 18,722 passing yards across UCF, Oklahoma, and Oregon. To me, man, that's a testament to both his volume and his consistency. Dig this. In his final season at Oregon in 2024, he completed 72.9% of his passes and threw for like 30, 31, 32 touchdowns and less than 10 interceptions. He also showed mobility when forced out of the pocket, so the boy knows how to avoid the rush. I think he earned a 67.4 PFF passing grade, ranking near the top of his class. Man, I'm telling y'all better put some respect on his name. The reason why I really like Dillon though is because he's run different offensive systems, right? At UCF, Oklahoma, and Oregon, showing his adaptability and football IQ. He isn't your prototypical quarterback in terms of size. I think he like 5'9", 5'10", 5'11". But as scouting reports note, his strength lies in his decision-making, his quick release, and avoiding negative plays. He remind me a lot in Baker Mayfield. I think that when Baker Mayfield came out, he had played for Texas. Was it Texas Tech? I can't think of the second team that he played for in Oklahoma, but I know it was 3 different teams. And that's one of the advantages that Baker Mayfield had. Man, he had been in multiple systems, and it allowed him to learn a whole lot faster, a whole lot rapid, because there's not much that he hadn't seen. So I really feel the same way about Dillon Gabriel. When it comes to him experiencing the different offensive systems and the upside that it gives him. The Browns front office though clearly believe that he fits their vision. Enough to pick him in the third round, 94th overall. Now I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't excited about it when it happened, But after looking at his tape, man, and just really getting a good feel of what type of person he is, what type of character he is, I really like him as a player, man. In mop-up time this season, he's already made a few throws. I think he completed like 4 or 5 passes for around 20 yards. And a touchdown in week 2. His efficiency in the limited reps gives enough encouragement to believe that with live reps, this offense might unlock under him. I don't think it's a might about it, man. I think that I really think that he's going to excel, and I would be surprised if he doesn't. Gabriel is stepping into a system with coaching continuity and Stefanski and Reese. These are 2 brothers, man, that I really trust. I really like Stefanski. I've been heard saying it, and I'm committed. I really like Stefanski, and I really like Reese. I like that combination, and I'm excited to see what they're able to draw up in the future. The coaches know how to dial back risk and not put too much stress on the young buck, man, and putting him in a position where his strengths can flourish. So I'm excited to see how the pairing looks. With his mobility and quick decision-making, Gabriel can utilize play action, rollouts, and design quarterback movement to offset pressure. That's something that we didn't get with Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco was just a statue standing back there, man. So I'm ecstatic to be able to see some interest in football. Opposing defenses won't have much tape on him in in-game situations, which gives us an advantage. There's opportunity for a chess match, unpredictability, and catching defenses off guard. The narrative of being undersized and underestimated can work in his favor. It's going to work in his favor. What y'all have to understand, man, is that the young buck been doubted his entire life. You know, and he's excelled on every level. You know what I mean? So, like I said, don't count him out. You know, because when you're doubted, you can shock people, and you usually do shock people. There's nothing better than being underestimated. That's a story that people love, you know. If Gabriel performs well, it's not just about the Brown season, you know what I mean? It shifts the conversation. Are they building around him? Does he become the long-term answer? It validates the team's decision to pivot earlier rather than prolong, a cycle. Dillon the Bull, that's his new nickname, man. Dillon the Bull has limited NFL live game reps, which means that mistakes are expected. And you know how people do, man. The first time there's a mistake, people are going to be screaming for 12. But I challenge the Cleveland Browns fans to embrace him, man. You know what I mean? Interceptions, throws, batted balls at the line, misreads, pressure escapes, issues. They will happen, right? They will happen. You can't just expect for this young buck to roll out and just be flawless. There's going to be mistakes. So yes, many will doubt Dillon Gabriel's readiness, but when you stack it up, his durability, his elite college productivity, his adaptability, and his fit in this system, there's a reason to believe that he's not just ready, but he's going to shock the world. He might just shock the world. Tune in and watch how he handles pressure, because I know I will, man. Stefanski and Reese, man, they're going to build a game around him. And how he leads, this isn't just a debut. He might be the turning point that the Cleveland Browns need. Let's see what he does when the lights are the brightest. Man, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Drop a comment down below. Do you believe that Dillon Gabriel is ready? Do you believe that he has an opportunity to shock the world? Think about the pairing of the young bull and his talents and what Kevin Stefanski is good at. Right? What do you think the outcome is going to be in Sunday's game? I'm interested to hear what y'all got to say. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Catch y'all next time. Holla.